I'm Qiaoni Shi, an assistant professor in the marketing department of Bocconi University.
And what are you working on at the moment?
So my research try to explore the transformative impact of the digital technology and platform economy on the various aspects of marketing, including the business models, the firm's strategy, and user behavior. And in order to achieve this goal, I employ diverse research methods in my research, including analytical modeling, machine learning, natural language processing, and the causal inference.
There are quite a lot of interesting ideas over there. But
Thank you.
What exactly a platform is?
So a platform is an intermediary that facilitates the interaction between two different players. For example, like the Uber, it facilitates the transaction between the rider and the driver. And in my research, I'm particularly interested to understand the impact of platform monetization on the platform ecosystem. So to understand this question, basically my co-author and I, we try to investigate how a platform can capture the value that it creates for all the different users, and while try to fostering an inclusive and diverse marketplace. So we leverage a natural experiment that happened on a specific platform which transformed from a free book promoting platform into a paid business model. And we use a lot of data and apply machine learning to understand how the different sides of the market, including the supply side, like the publisher and the authors, and the demand side, like the readers, how they respond to this monetization policy change.
And what did you discover?
So what we found, I think is very interesting, is that we found that for the supply side, actually the concentration level increase means that there are fewer players exist in the market after the monetization change. And I think the reason is because the big players, they are still exist in this market, while there are these niche or marginal players like small publishers, small authors, because of the fee that they were driven out of the market. And what's more interesting is that because of this change in the supply side, actually the book, or you can think it as the product provided on this market, the diversity of the products decreased a lot. And the reason is because the book that used to be very popular, they continue to survive in this platform, while the book that's niche, or you can think about there are very few people actually like it. For this type of book, they were driven out of the market. And because of this, the next thing we found is that the readers who are not directly exposed to this monetization policy change, actually, they react to this change by leaving a lower rating reviews. And we try to understand why this has happened. So then we go through all the reviews of the readers, and then we try to understand whether the lower rating is caused because the quality of the books actually decrease, or is it because for these readers, actually it becomes more difficult for them to discover the right book for them. So in order to understand this, we need to apply machine learning method, because you can imagine there are so many reviews, like a billion reviews, we cannot go through all of them. So we applied the machine learning method and then to understand, and what we find is that actually it's because of the mismatch between the book and the users that lead to this lower rating.
That's really very interesting.
Thank you.
But I suppose you didn't want to do that as a child.
Yes, actually when I was a kid, I wanted to be a scientist. Maybe not a professor in marketing, but more like a scientist in physics.
But in a way, you did become a scientist.
Thank you.
And it's also interesting to notice that even as a child, you didn't figure yourself as fitting a traditionally female role.
Yes, because I'm genuinely interested and curious about all the different things. And I have to admit that my parents, actually when I grow up, they have certain type of expectation for me to learn the skills that they think are suitable for a girl. But once they realize that I have my own aspirations and my own goals, they are very supportive.
Did you come across any role model in your career?
Yes, I do. So my PhD advisor, Esther Gallo, she is my role model. And I have to say I'm fortunate to have her as my mentor. So she's an incredible person and she's brilliant and I look up to her always. So what impressed me the most about her is her enthusiasm for research. So when we discuss about research, if she's very interested in one research question, I can definitely see that. I can see that through her eyes because I can see the lights in her eye. So it's amazing.
And where did you get your PhD?
In University of Pittsburgh.
In the United States.
Yes, that's where we met.
And you're still in contact with her?
Yes. She's happy that I'm here in Bocconi.
Very good. Thank you. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me and nice talking to you.